A legendary actor faces a theater owner's shocking ban on his charity gala in a grand lobby, but his fiery comeback ignites a debate that reshapes hearts and minds in minutes. In the heart of Chicago, the opulent Grand Marquis Theater buzzes with anticipation. Robert Downey Jr., the iconic actor known for his charm and wit, strides through the ornate lobby, his tailored suit catching the golden glow of chandeliers. At 60, he's no longer just Iron Man. He's a philanthropist with a mission. Tonight, he's set to host a gala to fund his new initiative, Silver Screens for Seniors, a program to bring free movie screenings and arts workshops to retirement homes across America. It's a cause close to his heart, inspired by his own parents' love for classic films in their later years. His team trails behind, carrying posters of old Hollywood stars, Bogart, Hepburn, Brando, to decorate the theater for the event. The lobby is alive with a hum of theater staff polishing brass railings and guests sipping coffee at the cafe. All eyes turn to Downey as he approaches the front desk, his signature smirk in place, expecting a warm welcome. He's here to rally support for a cause that stirred hearts nationwide, especially among the 50 and over crowd who cherish the nostalgia of cinema's golden age. But before he can ask about the auditorium, the theater owner, Margaret Hensley, a sharp-eyed woman in her late 60s, steps forward with a clipboard and a frown. Her voice cuts through the chatter like a knife. "Mr. Downey, I'm afraid we can't host your gala here," she says, her tone polite but unyielding. The Grand Marquis has a new policy banning all celebrity-driven events, effective immediately. Downey's smirk fades, his hands already gesturing in that familiar, animated way. "Excuse me? You're canceling my event? This is a charity gala for seniors, Margaret, for folks who grew up watching Casablanca and The Godfather, and you're telling me I can't do it?" Margaret stands her ground, her silver hair catching the light. "Yes, sir. We've had too many disruptions from high-profile events. Last month, a pop star's fan meet and greet turned our lobby into a circus. Screaming crowds blocked exits. My patrons, most of them your age or older, couldn't even get to their seats. It's for their comfort and safety." Downey leans forward, his voice rising with that mix of charm and edge. "Comfort? Safety? This is an attack on doing good. Folks, the worst kind. I'm Robert freaking Downey Jr., and you're telling me I can't help our seniors in your little theater? People are watching, Margaret, and they're not going to like this. Believe me." Margaret crosses her arms, unflinching. "With all due respect, Mr. Downey, this is a private business. We have the right to set our own rules. Your gala, with all its glitz and media, will bring chaos. I've seen what your name draws, paparazzi, fans, protests over your political comments last year. I can't have that here." Downey waves a hand, his tone sharp. "Chaos? You want to talk chaos? The only chaos is your decision to shut down a perfectly good event. I've got donors coming. Big donors, the best people, and they're ready to support our seniors, our culture. You're stopping that? You're stopping progress." Margaret's eyes narrow. "I'm stopping trouble, sir. Last time we hosted a celebrity event, we had to call the police because fans climbed the fire escapes. My patrons, retirees, theater lovers, were scared to come back. I'm not risking that again. Not on my watch." Downey points a finger, his voice booming now. "You're making a huge mistake, Margaret. A massive mistake. I've been to theaters all over the world, the best theaters, and none of them ever pulled this nonsense. You think you can ban me? I'll sue you. I'll sue this whole place, and it'll be the easiest lawsuit I've ever won. Trust me." Margaret doesn't blink. "Go ahead and sue, Mr. Downey. The law's on our side. Private businesses can refuse events like this. You can't force your way in here." Downey's eyes flash, and he steps closer, his voice dropping to a serious tone. "You think you're clever? Huh? You think you got it all figured out? Let me tell you something. I've dealt with people like you before, and I always come out on top. Always. This isn't just about your theater. It's about freedom, about giving back. People have a right to support my cause. You're stomping on their dreams, and I won't stand for it." Margaret shakes her head, her voice steady. "This isn't about dreams, sir. It's about keeping my theater running smoothly. Your gala might mean nostalgia to you, but to my patrons, it means disruption. I've got seniors coming to see plays. Couples here for a quiet evening. I'm not turning my lobby into a red carpet circus for your Hollywood friends. Downey throws his hands up, his voice echoing. Circus? You're the one starting a war here, Margaret. I'm trying to help people make their lives better, richer. My Silver Screens program, it's the best. It's going to bring joy to folks who've been forgotten. And you're standing in the way of that. You're standing in the way of America's seniors. Margaret counters quickly. I'm standing in the way of chaos, Mr. Downey. Your political comments last year about taxes, about health care, they've got people riled up. Some love you, some hate you. But either way, it's a mess out there. I can't have that mess in here. My patrons deserve better. Downey smirks, shaking his head. You know what your problem is, Margaret? You're scared. Scared of a little noise, a little action. I've been dealing with crowds my whole life, paparazzi, fans, you name it, and I never back down. Never. You think a few protesters are a problem? That's nothing. You should be thanking me for putting your theater on the map. Margaret's tone sharpens. Thanking you? My theater's reputation is on the line, sir. I've got a business to run, not a fan convention. If I let your gala happen, I'll have to deal with the fallout, media vans, maybe even vandalism. I'm not taking that risk. Not for you. Not for anyone. Downey crosses his arms, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Oh, you're a real hero, aren't you? Protecting your precious theater while seniors miss out on something special. Let me tell you something. I've got the best lawyers, the best team, and we're gonna fight this. You think you can stop me? You can't stop me. I'll find a way. I always do. Margaret responds, her voice calm. You can fight all you want, Mr. Downey, but my policy stands. You're not holding your gala here. Period. Find another venue, and do it fast before your donors start asking questions. Downey's tone shifts, more calculated now. You think you're so smart, huh? Let me ask you something, Margaret. Who's paying you to pull this stunt? Because I know how this works. I've seen it before. Someone's behind this. Someone who doesn't want my program to succeed. Who is it? The big studios? The unions? Tell me. Margaret blinks, caught off guard, but recovers quickly. No one's paying me, sir. This is my decision, mine alone. I don't care about your Hollywood drama. I care about my theater. That's all. Downey waved a hand, his voice booming again. I don't buy it. Not for a second. You're hiding something, Margaret, and I'll find out what. Mark my words. I've got the best people, and we'll dig until we get the truth. But fine. You want to play hardball? Let's play hardball. He turns to his team, motioning for one of them to step forward. Get my legal team on the phone. Now, we're going to look into this theater, this owner, everything. Margaret watches, her expression unchanged. Do what you must, Mr. Downey, but my policy isn't changing. Your gala isn't happening here. Downey turns back, pointing a finger. You're going to regret this, Margaret. You really are. I came here to do something good, something great for our seniors, and you're standing in my way. But I'll tell you what, I don't lose. I never lose. I'll make this gala happen, with or without your theater. Margaret nods, her voice calm. I wish you luck, sir, but you'll need to do it elsewhere. My staff can escort you out if you'd like to leave now. Downey stares at her for a long moment, then lets out a loud scoff. Escort me out? I'm Robert Downey Jr. I leave when I'm good and ready. But you know what? I've got better things to do than argue with you, Margaret. I've got a cause to fight for, a great cause, the best cause. He turns to his team, his voice commanding. Let's go. We're finding another venue, a better venue, the best venue. This place, they don't deserve us. Folks, they really don't. With that, Downey strides toward the lobby doors, his team scurrying behind, leaving Margaret standing by the desk as the crowd watches in stunned silence. But the story doesn't end there. As Downey steps into the chilly Chicago night, he pauses, turning to the small crowd that's followed him outside, retirees, theatergoers, a few curious passers-by. His breath clouds in the air as he speaks, his voice softer now, almost reflective. Look, folks, this isn't just about a gala. It's about you, about making sure our seniors, our parents, our grandparents have something to look forward to. Movies, stories, art, they're not just entertainment. They're memories, their life, and I'm not giving up on that. Not today, not ever. An older man in the crowd, his coat buttoned tight, raises a hand. Mr. Downey, my wife and I love your films. We'd love to see those old movies again. Don't let this stop you. Downey flashes a grin, that old Tony Stark spark in his eyes. Stop me? Nobody stops me, sir. We're gonna find a new spot, maybe the Regal, maybe the Civic. And it's gonna be bigger, better. You and your wife, you're invited. Front row. A murmur of approval ripples through the crowd. An elderly woman, leaning on a cane, calls out, "What about Margaret?" "She's just doing her job." Downey nods, his tone thoughtful. "You're right. Margaret's got her reasons. She's protecting her theater, her people. I respect that. But I've got my reasons too. And I'm betting we can find a way to make this work. For everyone." He raises a hand, his voice rising again. "So spread the word. Folks, silver screens for seniors is happening. We're going to bring back the magic of the movies, and no one, not a theater owner, not a policy, can stop us." Who's with me? The crowd claps, a few cheering, their faces lit with excitement. Downey waves, then climbs into a waiting car, his team piling in behind him. As the car pulls away, the crowd lingers, buzzing with talk of the gala, the cause, and the man who won't back down. Back inside, Margaret stands by the desk, her clipboard still in hand. A staff member approaches, hesitant. "Mrs. Hensley, do you think we made the right call?" Margaret sighs, her eyes on the doors where Downey disappeared. "I don't know, Tom. I did what I thought was best for our patrons. But maybe there's a way to meet him halfway. Let's keep an eye on what he does next." The lobby quiets, but the air hums with the weight of what just happened. A clash of principles, a battle of wills, and a cause that's only just begun. If this moment got your heart racing, don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Tales for more stories that spark your spirit and stir your soul. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Downey's showdown with Margaret? Should she have given him a chance? Or was she right to stand her ground? Let's keep the conversation going.